Hello, Caleb. Welcome.
Hi.
What are your thoughts about global tensions?
They're bad.
That's true. National tensions have a grasp on not only the global dynamic, but even so much as your daily living. How do you feel about that, Caleb?
That's scary. I don't like that.
I know. And did you even consider how economic gaps have been a major issue in many countries around the world? These gaps occur when there is a significant difference between the wealth of the rich and the poor. Unfortunately, these gaps can lead to national tensions that can be detrimental to the country's stability. What are your thoughts?
That's awful.
I know! Have you ever considered how this would also affect the opportunities that the people there have? And also how that economic gap would affect their military power?
Poor people.
I know, right?
Poor people in these countries are a lot less fortunate because they don't have money.
That's
And
true!
They suck.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. The world has been plagued by many global tensions. Can you guess one, Caleb?
No.
Other than economy?
No.
Not even gonna try?
War.
Yep. Particularly in military. The rise of superpowers and their quest for dominance has led to an arms race. Do you remember learning about the arms race in history, Caleb?
I'm still learning about the arms race.
Wow! Give me a second. The rise of superpowers and their quest for dominance has led to an arms race, which has only fueled these tensions. The current geopolitical climate is characterized by a complex web of alliances and rivalries that have the potential to escalate into full-blown conflicts.
That's really scary.
I know! Have you ever considered how the civilians of those impoverished places, without the access and, opportunity to those military powers, are at a disadvantage when coming to conclusions about national, decisions?
I feel like they're sad.
I'd be sad too. Economic gaps often result in political polarization, as in different... polarization of different groups fight for their interests, which can lead to increased tension between different political parties or even different regions within the country. I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you both. These economic gaps are not just an issue of inequality, but also affect national tensions. Have you ever experienced inequality, Caleb?
No.
Why is...
White.
But aren't you... Global tensions in the military have far-reaching consequences that go beyond just the military. Oh, just beyond military conflict. They can lead to economic sanctions, diplomatic isolation, and even cyber warfare. You seem like the type to cyberbully kids.
No, I'm actually really nice online.
That's crazy. The more you learn. It is crucial for world leaders to exercise restraint and engage in meaningful dialogue to resolve conflicts peacefully.
Yes.
Yep. An example of such is, like, who are you gonna listen to? The undereducated, impoverished nation, or America when they have a nuke pointed at your face?
A nuke.
Exactly. How do you think this affects the global dynamic, gang? I want to hear from everyone. Major difference between the two types of nations in terms of global superpowers and impoverished nations is their level of development. Superpowers have access to resources that allow them to develop their economies at a faster rate than impoverished countries. They also have better infrastructure that allows them to provide better services for their citizens, which goes back to what I was saying. Another difference of the level of influence they have is on the global stage. Superpowers are often...
9 minutes left of class here. interrupted him.
Superpowers are often involved in international affairs and play significant role in shaping global policies. Impoverished countries typically do not have that level of influence due to their lack of resources. How does that make you feel?
That's really sad.
I
feel
know,
bad.
I know. It's like genuinely upsetting. Think about how much the global dynamic has changed just due to more opportunity given in the economic and political. What is wrong with you? To be successful, one has to be one of the 3 B's. The queen bee, the hardest working bee, or the bee that does not fit in.
Put in like the joke.
So in conclusion,
It's just a comedy.
guys, what's the in conclusion? What did you guys take away?
Bad.
Relation. Nuke's bad.
Nukes
Yeah?
bad, America bad. Governments with lots of power being bad to little countries and
Yeah, I don't know if they're necessarily bad, but they do have a very severe power imbalance in the global dynamic.
Whatever, nerd.
Oh no!